Hello and good morning. It's Phil Thatch and I'm here at Harrison Bay State Park on Thursday, my official photography day. I go out every Thursday, rain or shine, and try to make photographs. Today it's supposed to kind of rain off and on all day. The percentage chance of rain never gets above like 50 or 60, but it doesn't get a whole lot lower than that either. So I thought that I would cruise around Harrison Bay State Park and see what I can see. I'm using today, or so far what I'm using, this is all subject to change during the rest of this, but right now I've got the Z50 with no teleconverter on the 500 f4, and I got a picture, I've already kind of gotten started. I got a photograph of a chipping sparrow on the ground that was wandering around, and then I stumbled across, I don't know how many deer it was. It might have been 10, 8, 7, 10, a lot of deer, and I got, they were all either females or very young, and they were so close to the car. You know, I probably would have done better with the 200 to 500, but there's not much light, so I have the 500 f4 on, and I'm shooting at f4, but I got a photograph of this really young deer, but it was so close that not cropped. Its head won't even fit in the picture. So I'll let you see that, and I'm going to kind of keep on working. The place I usually go here in the wintertime, Camping Area C, which is kind of a mecca for birds. With it being mid-March now, Camping Area C is full of campers. Even on a weekday and on a rainy day, it's not full, but it's at least halfway full. And in the wintertime when I cruise around over there, it's completely empty, no campers, and I can kind of go wherever I want, but I don't want to disturb people while they're camping. So I'm in this little loop that's kind of adjacent to Camping Area C, and I've made a couple of loops here, and I guess I'm going to explore some other area of Harrison Bay State Park, and I may go someplace else today, so follow along and we'll see what I can find. I was shooting in manual but with automatic ISO, and I was using 1/500th of a second because you can't go much slower than that with these chipping sparrows because every image would be motion blurred. And I ended up at 7200 ISO in the low light of the day, which is not optimal. Not too long after that, I had dropped all the way down to 1/160th for these deer photos, and look how beautiful and cute that little deer is. This is the shot that wasn't cropped at all. I like it with the tongue sticking out. And here's a hint for deer photography. Bump your temperature up about 200 from whatever automatic says it should be, and the deer will pop a little bit better. I've come down here to the edge of the lake here. This is Chickamauga Lake, Harrison Bay, and I've got the Z6, and I'm actually vlogging with the Z6. I left all the rest of the camera gear up in the car, and I like the way the shoreline here kind of circles around, and that one tree is laid over, and there's kind of a mist in the air, and there's a fog over the lake, and I thought it was really pretty. And I made the photo I'm going to show you here in a moment. I made it handheld. Normally I would get my tripod out and do all sorts of but anyway, I just made this photo handheld, and I think it's actually kind of a nice composition. If it was a normal weather day, it wouldn't be that great, but with the fog behind those trees, it's kind of cool. During the edit, I discovered that this image looked much, much better in black and white or grayscale, and I bumped the brightness up quite a bit and made it a high key image, and I think it really turned out nicely. I kind of wish I had taken the time to get a tripod so I could have smoothed out the water in the foreground, but other than that, I really like this one. Well, I've gone landscape again. I'm over here at the parking lot that kind of leads to the tennis courts over that way, and directly behind me is the swimming pool. There's kind of this is all Harrison Bay State Park. There's kind of a banquet room sort of thing over there, and there's a wooded area right here. Not far over is the main Harrison Bay State Park Road, and you know, I did a landscape photo earlier with the Z6, and I was going to do a landscape photo here with the Z6, but I need my longer lens, and I did not bring my 70 to 210 or my 70 to 200, so We're back in Z50 mode. That's the 50 to 250. And I made a photo here at, let's see, what focal length is it? 180 millimeters, so that is pretty long. And what it is there's, let me show you up here. It's this tree, which is small, but in my photo it looks huge because of the compression of that lens, and another tree, and another tree, and a fire hydrant. And the fire hydrant's right by the road, but in the picture it looks like the fire hydrant's just in the middle of the forest because I'm shooting from a really low angle and you can't see the road. So it's just 3 trees in a mossy woodland with a fire hydrant. And I shot it at, let's see, I shot it at 1 second, f/16, ISO 100. And there's not a lot of fog and mist in the air, but there's some, and that adds to this picture. I'm not sure if I like this trees with fire hydrant photograph as much now as I did at the time. I still kind of like it, but I did want to show you this. While I made the clip that you just watched, I left the camera on the tripod and then I made the shot again. And in just that little bit of time, look how much the fog changed. Almost no fog in this second shot, but in the first shot, here it is. Look at all the fog. It's amazing how quickly fog can roll in and roll out. Here it is again in the afterwards shot with most of the fog gone. Well, I've been wandering around this little forest now for about 10 minutes after I made the fire hydrant photo, just making handheld shots, so my ISO's a lot higher, but I don't know. I found a lot of really interesting compositions in this tiny little forest here with the main Harrison Bay State Park Road right over there and the parking lot I was just showing you earlier right over there. This narrow strip, it's probably 30 yards wide at the most. And really beautiful trees, lots of moss on them. They're not really big, but if you use a lot of focal length, you can compress them and they appear to be really big in the photos. So I'm looking forward to showing those to you. Okay, so here are those handheld shots, and I'm really glad I took a moment to make them. There was a lot of compositions, and most of them I ended up not liking, but I really like this one right here. And the next one is the exact same 2 trees, just looking at them from the other direction. This is at the top edge of that little forest. Just to the right of this image is the road. And if you look closely at both of those pictures, this one and the previous one, you can probably see a little bit of man-made stuff here and there, but unless you're looking for it, you don't notice it. And this is in that same forest, just 20 or 30 yards down the hill. I like this pine tree that was leaning over to its side with all the other trees pointing straight up. So I like this one a bunch too. Also, while I was playing around in the little forest there, a squirrel, very, very tame squirrel, got really close to me. Normally I would think, you know, you'd want 400 or 500 millimeters minimum to make squirrel photo, even with an APS-C censored camera, but I made a full frame, it won't need to be cropped any, shot with this 250 millimeter lens. Just really close. It's hard to tell looking at the back of the camera how sharp it is, but I think it might end up being pretty sharp. So if you're about to see it, then it must have turned out okay. So this is not the picture of the squirrel when it was at its closest to me. That one had just the tiniest bit of motion blur, so I didn't like it. This one was when the squirrel was a little bit further away. I like this composition more, and it has no motion blur, but I did have to crop it just a little bit. Well, I left the little area with the little forest in between the 2 roads, or in between the road and the parking lot, and I came over to the little loop near the fishing pier here at Harrison Bay State Park. And before I left, I put the 500 f4 back on the Z50, and when I arrived over here, there were some deer, and I made a couple more extra close-up photos of young deer, so that was fun. And then there's a willow tree, a weeping willow tree here that's really beautiful, and If there weren't for some serious power lines and things like that blocking it, there's a really nice composition there, and it's just starting to have some spring foliage on it. But I wasn't able to make that shot. But then I looked around and I saw another thing there. Right as you turn into this loop, there's a swing with a cover on it, and I made a shot looking back out of this loop at that swing, and you can see the road to the right of it. So that photo I think is pretty cool, and I made the photo and it was missing something, so I put my circular polarizer on, and it kind of darkened up the roof that had some glare on it, and it darkened up the road to the right. And so I really kind of like that photograph quite a bit. The rain has kind of still been coming and going. Right now it's raining a little, but not horribly bad. So I'm going to keep on for a little while longer. There is the swing photo. I really like this shot, and I love that huge, beautiful pine or cedar or whatever kind of tree that is that kind of is in between the swing and the road there. So this one turned out pretty good. Actually, I think I'm going to go ahead and call it a day. I think my last video was over 25 minutes, and those take forever to put together, and they might challenge the attention span of my viewers. So I'm going to go ahead and stop for today. I've had a really nice morning hanging around in the rain here at Harrison Bay State Park, and I hope you enjoyed the video as much as I've enjoyed making it. And if you did, give it a thumbs up, and if you like the content, hit the old subscribe button and the notification bell so you can catch future videos. I really appreciate you taking the time out of your day to watch, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye-bye from Harrison Bay State Park.